Are you wondering if these third-party straps for Apple Watch are actually any good and should you actually get them? So I can say you straight away that yep, they're actually like excellent. But actually you need to be kind of careful because they obviously have different manufacturers for them. For example, these, if you go on AliExpress, you can pick up for roughly maybe like $2, sometimes even a bit cheaper. But again, you need to be very careful when you get these because again, they actually have different manufacturers and some of them actually aren't the best. So I have ordered a few of them and I have sent a lot of back because yeah, basically I bought a few and simply kept the best quality ones. So, and this is one of those basically essentially. And again, what's actually cool is for these you can actually fit them on the smaller guys as well. So for example, on the older like 40mm watches, so I have the like Apple Watch 6 40mm version here, and I can't really get the original straps for this size essentially. So these are actually much better, and again, color selection also is incredibly crazy. So there must be like 50 different colors that you can actually choose from these. So again, check the links in the description. I'll leave to the exact listing where I got this. So again, you actually kind of need to be careful when you purchase these. So let's check out the quality. So when it comes to quality, again, it really differs from manufacturer to manufacturer. But as you can see, on a lot of them, basically, the like metal part is very, very shiny. But on this one, you see it looks like very similar to that one. Of course, when you look very closely, you can tell that it's not original strap. Again, they aren't really like trying to fool you that this is like original straps. This is not the case. Also, the design on this is actually slightly different. For example, on the original Apple strap, basically this part freely moves essentially, so it's a true loop, whereas this one is actually like fixated in place. But I'm not sure, maybe this is like some kind of older design basically, because for the Apple Watch Ultra, again, it's slightly different design. Maybe it's simply older design, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. But again, when it comes to the stitching quality, as you can see, it's actually really decent. Again, on those other ones, for example, the stitching wasn't as good as well, as the overall finish also wasn't as good, but as you can see on this one, there isn't really any problems. Also, this Velcro on some of them also isn't as strong, but on this one, for example, it's also really decent, so I don't have any problems. So I have actually worn this strap for a month. As you see, it still looks like pretty much brand new, maybe somewhere, but again, it looks like really, really decent. So if we put it on the watch, so it fixates really just as any other watch, essentially, as any other strap. And again, the mechanism also is actually fairly decent on this strap. So basically, if you try to wiggle this, you see, maybe you have play a bit, but I'm not sure, maybe on the original ones you also have this, but again, I think maybe on the original ones there's less, but again, it's super strong, so if you like try to twist it out and like jerk it out in a way, so it won't come. So it's very strong, so again, there's zero problems whatsoever when this comes to that stuff. And again, wearing this stuff, again, we put it on, adjust it, and boom, done. Okay, so actually put it on the wrong way. What the hell is going on with me? So, okay. And yeah, basically. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. So, yeah, style-wise, also, even on the small guy, it looks actually pretty decent. But again, these are really meant for the ultra watches, mostly not for the small ones. But as you see, I can wear it on the small guy as well. So absolutely great. Also, I think this like pull tab color is slightly different than on the original one. Maybe that is, you see, maybe it's not like super punchy, like brilliant, like orange, but again, it's maybe a bit more pale, I guess. But apart from that, when you check the overall quality, yeah, I do not really see any problem. And again, I have worn this for roughly a month, so as you see, it looks still pretty much like almost brand new. And also when you get this weight, also it feels fairly decent, so it dries fast. Also, you see, it's kind of a bit stretchy. So I'm just showing the strap from various angles, so you can maybe pause the video and inspect it closely. Again, as you can see, the finishing on the edges also appears fairly decent, and again this has this protection as well, so as you see I can't get it like off, so this prevents basically like pulling it off. So again, very decent, so really nothing to complain about. So yeah, if you are thinking about this, then definitely, yep, I think these are actually darn good. And again, all the metal parts are also very solid, so as you see they're properly made, so it's fairly thick, so there's no chance that something can actually break on this thing. As you see, everything appears very well finished, and for this price they cost, I mean, I think it's absolute bargain actually. Okay, so the only thing I have noticed, basically, if I zoom in, basically, so basically over this like metal part there used to be like rubber as on these, so I think it has like rubbed down a bit, so but again it's simply visually, so I think this is only like negative I have seen, so can you even call that a negative? So again, this is like metal part, so it just basically how it looks like. So basically on the watch we have that like attachment mechanism. Maybe again it has like rubbed down when I basically have been like moving around and stuff like that. So and that's really it after months of using it. This little thing, like very small cosmetic defect essentially. This like rubber that has worn out, but as you can see the stitching, I mean it's like super solid, so can you really complain about anything on this? Velcro again is super good. Also, maybe one more quality issue is, see, basically, if I like, basically, as you see, maybe this is like not properly aligned at this like orange tab, as you see, maybe it like, but again, what the hell am I talking about? So I'm just showing up close, basically. Again, the edges, maybe on the original Apple strap, it would be like 1% better finish, but you see. Guys, I'm just joking really. So at this price for this stuff you're getting, man, I think it's absolute bargain actually. Anyway, yeah, check out the link in the comments. I will leave to this exact one where I got that one. Anyway, good luck.